Probably gonna tie more woolly grubbers and continue on learning how to do that. I found a few materials, so about to become easier to tie anyway, so might as well maintain that. And let me get this situated. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Maybe I'll lower to your... And that's about it. So, going to maintain these long shaped streamer hooks, which just got a whole ton of them, so I don't have to worry about... They're very thick, I will say that. So, I'm gonna make a little bit of a larger one, and I think I'm gonna still do the dubbing instead of chenille. And keep practicing that. I might do also an orange, because I threw it in this scrap bag. Orange or like champagne. That I do in here. Let us see. Or brown. They're pretty dang limitless. If I can make any color, it would be olive. However, here's me in 4th grade. I went to a Catholic school too. I don't know why that's in here. So just still using this marabou scrap or turkey feather scrap. It's really just getting the mechanics down still. At least that's what I've been thinking of this as. Just keeping repetition, so then when I do get some Gucci flash, or chenille rather, I will have more of a plan for pattern. I just threw in a bunch of those colors though. Unless I threw them in a different container. Well, I guess it is. Brown would be nice. So, pull some of that out. And I'm just using these side fibers. Hello, Stuart the Fish Whisperer. Oh, very nice. Lock edits. Should check out Code Lock. He's going to be streaming a bunch of the Kento stuff. Here in Southeast Florida, born and raised. I think I'm going to do this color. Shoot, why did I choose this color again? Oh, because I have some wool. It's not quite that orange. It's not quite that color. So I'm thinking of trying that. This is wool roving. This is used for, well, shoot, I just forgot what the craft is called. Oh no, you use these little needles and you punch it through. What is it called? Felting. Felting, it's called felting. Really satisfying. It's a really good way to put patches on things. I don't need much. I'm gonna try to mix it with maybe a deeper color. And some pearl dubbing. So I'm gonna use this pinkish color, just mixing it from scratch. Oh yeah, absolutely. I recently learned how to do that, and more the merrier. I think that's really, really nice. Appreciated. It's pretty calm, for the most part. Got lucky on that aspect, I feel, because... Alright. So I got some ice stubbing. I'm putting that in. It shines like nothing else. So let me fix this. Alright. Freedom. Just mixing this as you would like clay. This fiberage is a little long. I really should pull out some red and add some red. So Sorrow, I am learning to tie flies, and right now I'm gonna try to further learn how to tie wool grubbers. On every recommendation list, they are pretty much at the top. And I'm gonna try to tie one a little larger than I've been. Try to also get the like knotted fibers out. Like that. So still haven't really got used to the time change, but it's only 2 days ago or something. Just takes a while. But I was kind of rearranging books today, trying to make a little study area, and started it, but kind of fell off of it, so it ended up a little chaotic. That should be good. I do like this orange, just a little bit. Really nice color. That's mainly for my eyes, honestly. I'm still not very good at doing dubbing this way, but repetition and practice. Practice doesn't make perfection, it makes progress. That should be alright. That's just a little something something for the body. I guess I'll keep these aside. Alright, gonna try to do this decently right this time. Shoot, I didn't think about what thread to use for orange. Maybe red. Like a goldfish of sorts. Or white. Or gray. Or cream. Maybe, I guess red? I appreciate that, Stuart. That's too cool. Yeah, did you see, hold on, what was it? Lock edits. Code lock. Maybe I should add a bead. I don't know how big is too big in the realm of beads. Ah! I didn't expect that to fit, kind of. Just walk around the bend. Maybe a big ol' large one. They're like keys. You're gonna get it back out. The twisting them. The holes are quite, they're handmade beads. I mean, I'm sure a press is involved or something, but they're not uniform is what I'm getting at, which comes in great handy, because if one won't fit, maybe the next will. But I don't think I'm gonna get beyond the bend of this hook. Shoot. Let me think. I also do kind of like the idea of doing green, because the pearl reflects back in our world as green, and I think that'll complement it nice. The fish get different, but this is brilliant. Going to be doing streams through Kinto very soon. Just gotta like plan it a little, maybe set up an area and a subject. I was thinking of like subject matters, because sometimes just come on without a plan. At least with these, like I have a vague idea of what I want to try to tie. So I guess no bead. It'll be a green head. And I'm gonna hold off on the weight, honestly. Can always use drop shot. I just, the wire that I have currently is just no good. I did find some with decent reviews, because this roll is hairline and it just doesn't come up with much on the spool. And in learning mode, I've been kind of going through this kind of thing. And since fishing on a spinning reel, I will definitely need some weight. However, a bit pricey, and I still don't know the sizes. However, I landed on 0.25 for the next attempt. I found a 3-pack of different sizes, so that's brilliant. And there's 2 rolls per size, so gonna try to get that eventually. And then we'll get back on weighted. And still just using these sides of these feathers. This one has some like thick on that side. Let me turn off this PlayStation. And I wasn't that interested in Black Ops until I saw the ad. Now I can't help but be a little curious. It looks fun. I haven't watched anything on it. So expensive though. It's like the price of a new Vice on eBay. So don't think even gonna remotely try to get on it, but looks cool. So got this, a little bunch. Let me just get these like plasticky ends out. I'm not the best at pinching the material yet. It's all so soft. Some stuff doesn't even feel like you're holding anything. Shoot, I should have added some flash down there. I guess I'll go on the side. I really like the crystal flash or pearl flash with this green. Here, let me hurry up and go up here real quick. I think that might be. because I kind of want the body to blend. So I might just like try to keep all this mess. Maybe not. I don't know exactly how far back to go. So I'll probably just... This is why I keep ending up with the weird short, like, chody bodies. And then what? Oh, and then what? So, oh, Flash. Savior of the universe. Oh, now my tail's real short. I am slowly learning how. Whoops. Dang it. I'm not gonna fret just yet. Probably should, I'm not sure. And wire, probably gold. Oh, my bad, I should probably use copper because it's nice and thick. This is a larger one, so it may not be as awkward. Hope everyone's night is glorious. Okay, so there's that. I just really like what it looks like with that. Shoot, I already got this all befuddled, because, well, at least the body will be longer, but, well, I suppose we must carry on. To copper this go around. Nice and thick. I'm not sure how to really tuck metal gracefully yet. And, shoot, let me pull up the comments because I just realized I can't see anything. Yeah, I'm not... Alright, so... Oh, hackle. Dear Lord. Alright, so... R's backwards as usual. Maybe... I tried doubling some hackle because for some reason it's just easier for me to wrap it. I feel like I get less hung up. I might have to double a freshie. Oh, I should try. Because these feathers aren't very long. Perhaps kind of want something. Just need something a bit longer. Perhaps this. It's very thin, but perhaps this. I'm gonna try to double it though. It just ends up looking a little better if I don't. So apologies. Still getting the hang of this too. but I really enjoy it. Ooh. Just kind of try to pick try to get them all sticking out. That's downtown Lake Worth. So much. Hard not to think about during the holiday. So, okay. This I feel like is the most length I'm gonna get out of anything that I currently have. I do have grizzly feathers, but my skills are just not there yet. And I really fear running out of materials before I have clearer understandings. Kind of like that little thing there. It's like that with crafting also and jewelry making. Unfortunately. But more practice, more confidence. I have to use some stuff that's been quite wild to source, I'll be real. We have one fly shop and it's in Boca Raton, a little far from here. Oh shite, no. Forgot dubbing loop. Should I just go down like this? But it's gonna be, well, you know what? I want it dang it. I am, I will get the hang of it eventually, surely. Dang it. I don't know what to do that. So let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I feel bad. I sometimes forget to look down. I get really focused inward, I suppose, which isn't a bad thing. Alright, this is the part that I'm most bad at. To be totally frank. I don't have any dubbing wax. Can't really think of. I read a few places say Burt's Bees, but not too keen on how it smells. Like, it doesn't go away. Maybe after some water. But tried it once, that stank up my box. So I'm just doing this slowly and sparse. I'm trying to be constant. It's wool. I'm not sure how well it would be for, I don't know. I just learned the other day that some materials have float tint properties. And there's actually float tints that you could put on materials so it floats, which, mind blown. Okay. A little more Oh, it's so nice looking. The flash. Saviors of the Universe or something. I think I'm getting theme songs mixed up. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. I just not at all good at this. I see people using weights, and I think I might try to make a weight. It's like with cement or something. And next time I'll probably add some deeper colors, like reds. And since it is wool, it nestles itself pretty dang well. Like for felting, you use this needle, this barbed needle, so when you push this into your fabric, it's dragging the fibers of it into the fabric itself. Really fun. Like, you know those old-timey oh, I don't want to say old-timey. I feel like they're gonna be making a comeback. But, the sweaters that have, like, pads on the shoulders, could do that really easily with a felting needle and some felt. And this is probably much too thick. You can't really see it. It's pretty. I got some other stuff kind of mixed onto it accidentally. But I really just wanted to get the body thicker than I've been able to. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this off. Oh gosh, scary. I think I got everything. Just wanted a thicker body. Well, roving. They had just about every color at Hobby Lobby too. Ooh, a little clump of the ice tub, but I like it. Ah! Aww. Unlike Rose from Titanic, never let go. Oops. Wow. Sometimes I can't get my hands to do what I want them to do. Okay, let me cut this up. So, clean it up a little bit. Should probably brush it. Hands look down. So, I don't know if the color combination is gonna look how I mentally have. Oh. Collecting Scots. Would be nice to learn some of the OG patterns when Code and I went to the Highland Games here, just a little Florida festival, really sick. But found an art piece, like just a framed old art from days gone by of golfing. That's like from like the 1500s, just like an etching, a copy of an etching. That's what. Ow! Woohoo! I'm sorry. Oh. Let me just get this feather trapped. And pull these back a good deal. Really want to get the Togans kit, because it should come with everything to make quite a few, and just then it makes sure it's all the right stuff. Move that back a little bit. I mean, it's definitely buggy. I don't know if the hackle feathers are too long. And I did get some of those like thicker fuzzy ones in there, but at least none of the proper scruff. Tangle hopper. Ooh, excuse me. I drank something. What was it? Oh, Iron Brew. So just trying to make sure, get all these fibers. I hope that wool does well, because it was very satisfying to add. The individual fibers aren't very thick. And that is something easily acquirable. Yeah. Don't want to really smush the feathers, and I always feel like I'm gonna trap feathers. They do a good job at avoiding being crushed, like standing right back up. However, I also discovered a fly tyer. Her name was Megan Boyd. Freaking awesome lady. Just trying to keep it, the spiral, nice and pretty. Which, still not perfect, but it definitely came a long way in the regards to wrapping. Because before it was just very rough. Nothing lined up. Or it would just on one side, which that's still an issue. And I still don't know how to tuck wire. So I'm just going to do like that. No, not like that. Strangle it. Oh. I'm just no good at this yet. Oops. Dang it, I got it to break off, but at what cost? Ah. Ow. See it. I'm gonna add a little penetrator to this knot and wrap it a little larger. I love this stuff so much. Definitely would have been using that for a lot more than fly tying. It's an excellent craft material in general. There's a little bump of copper. Okay. The tail I'm sure needs to be longer, right? But I do like how the body came out. I do like that aspect. And the coloring. And I'm not sure if the hackle is too tall or what. I'll find out if anything accepts it. I want to learn how to do the hand one because I seem to just kind of make a mess with my... Oh, there goes the first attempt of the night. Oh, bully bugger. I got a few links last night. This is Fierce recommended a Christmas one, which I didn't get it as Christmassy as I could have. I forgot Flash and I forgot a bead, but I really like how this one came out. I'm quite excited for this one. And using teddy bear stuffing for the body. This one, the body is quite stout. Stout, is that the word? Short. And so not like a proper grubber, but I don't know if this one is either. And however, really excited to get this one in there. I still have to cement it a little more. And this one was an accident. However, I liked the color combination quite a bit, so I kept it as is. Didn't wrap it or anything, but more just teddy bear stuffing mixed in with a little wool of different colors. And this one I got some fluff in the hackle, but slowly getting to something. And the hackle's kind of easy. Let's see the fluff from the end of the feather. And as always, I'm more than happy to try any pattern because that's the best way to learn. And quite frankly, there are so many patterns that it's quite overwhelming. A few patterns, I just need a few more things. I did write them down though. I should. I just wanted to get like it a little nicer. the tail, I mistakenly just attached it a little too... I'm not sure if there's enough material either, because that's a very odd shape, maybe. Whoops. I really like the color combination though. Maybe a caterpillar, because it's got some very fuzzy caterpillars here. No, I don't know if the fuzzy ones spend much time in the water, but I can imagine they fall in sometimes. I love the color combination. It's very, very fibrous. Very uneven, but now what? Let's see. There's just a few that are maybe stuck or just want to lay down. I try to, but I always miss so many. Alright, so moving on. I think I want to try that same color combination, but I gotta find some longer side feathers. So let's see. I gotta see brown. Brown might be nice. Let's see, brown. Brown. I'm not sure. What was that? So maybe now onto another shrimpy one. Well, I don't know what color. Rust? That'd be a rust. It's a little difficult finding ones that are a similar length. Oh, there's little feathers. Got it. This is just, okay. Just using these side feathers. I think I'm gonna do another that size. Oh, I absolutely will stare at the fish. Your color combinations are brilliant. I really like the orange and green one. Found a pattern and I freaking lost it. I've been looking at like messages and maybe that's too big. Messages, liked videos, everything. But it's green and orange. There's something about that combination. I think peacock bass. I still haven't seen one in person, but determined. They're just so pretty. And Jesus, when I heard on the like video or what have you, I thought it said 1890s. No, it's the 1980s they were introduced. Here, in this area. Where is it? I'm not imagining things. Oh, I think I was. Whoops, my bad. I absolutely will. I think I'm getting... been overdoing it watching patterns online. And they're starting to bleed together. Which I feel like that's like called hybrids. Maybe that's too big. Because my tail's not going to be very long. Ah! I suppose that's the one. Let me put the alert on. Oh good, the bell was on. Gonna be doing streams through Kenta, and the cool thing about that is that you'd actually be able to share your screen onto it too, so you could have like a screen full of fishing, crafting, anything. This feels much longer. I think I grabbed the same size. The sizes are a little mixed up in this box here. And I still have to look up what sizes came in it so I can write that down. So I really cannot conceptualize like a size what have you to a size what also have you. Like there, maybe? Hey! I always hit that hook. So I'm gonna use this. A little difficult to keep bunched up and also in your hands. It is so soft. I can hardly feel it. So it's gonna be quite short, I feel, for this hook size. I see them quite long. Ow! Shoot, I'm sorry. I just hit that with the thread, and it is, gosh, it's one of the worst sounds too. So I'm not gonna cut all this off, but I'm gonna cut some of these plasticky kind of that angle also. So that'll help with like a taper maybe. Oh. A little messy over here. Repetition is definitely gonna help plan in the future, like when to add what where and how much. Shoot, I don't know if that's gonna be enough copper. I'm gonna do copper in this one again also. Great speed should work. Yeah, I just won't leave it in the closed tackle box again. Yeah, I threw it in my tool bag because. And then I tried to dig out some of the beeswax that I got from Code's camper. His camper colony, quite literally. but I gotta mix it with something. And I was thinking even bacon grease or Vaseline or something, so it's like not as solid. Alright, so now some flash. Let's just grab some. I think there is an orange. That would be cool. I'm just gonna use pearl again. Try to. Yeah, maybe I'll do 4. A little flash here, maybe. I also have that wire there. Probably should have added this first. I have a wire in the way. Oh. Pinch that a little much. So I'll put this down there. Try to look in the camera to make sure I'm keeping the wire out of the way, because that's going to be used to wrap at the end. Let's see. What is it getting? Oh, whoops. Did I miss a piece of flash? Shoot. I'm doing this ass backwards again. Yikes. One day it's all gonna make sense. And that's the day I'm most excited for. So now I gotta get a piece of hackle. How do I use that same? This one is less tall. I want to save that one actually. But double it real quick so I enjoy how it looks. A little easier to wrap. Oh, that's not for me enough. All the feathers are so different. There's so much variation within nature. And just attach it up there. It reminds me of those circus ladders that you can climb for a plushed prize. Or fair, rather. Right there, there's just a few stubborn ones. Okay. Maybe I'll be able to just wrap hackle, but one day. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and put that dubbing loop in. And smooth that a little bit. Nope. That will be tucked with the dubbing, right? There's no ways. You drop it? Oh, goody. Yes, I did. Alright. Gonna mix some more. Again, this is just wool roving. Mixes really easily with other fibers. Oh, there it is. It was on my lap. There's the flashed dubbing. Let's mix more. I love how that stuff looks. Some orange. A good measure. Just like clay. It does look like Easter grass. Mix it. And then slowly add it to this. Oh. Really amazing how this process works. Can't wait to get the hang of it. I was thinking glue sticks too, however the glue is water soluble, so when it gets wet it'll just get gross and like, at least that's what I picture. Oop. Slowly but surely it'll be ready to twirl around. Wool catches itself really well, so when it's a little twisted, it could kind of form it into a noodle. I really want to learn how to make the dubbing brush. I have to remember to cut a piece of scrap wood just to attach a nail to so I can make brushes. It's all a tutorial. Looks simple enough. I should probably cut the game. I keep forgetting to do that. Trying to keep the spacing a little even for alright, so maybe look a bit of that back. Do you put eyes on woolly buggers ever? I have to look that up. Little bald spot right by the head. Oh, won't look very paired with some hackle. So what happens if you run out? You just maybe I won't wrap every on this one. I'll try to wrap it a little farther. Oh man. Cause it's that fuzzy. Crap. Try to get these fuzzy feathers out. Definitely a little webby up there. Just gonna. Oh! I almost forgot copper. Apologies for screaming. But. Gosh. I'm not really a fan of this one came out, so I don't really want to use the copper, to be totally honest. So I'm going to do very distant spirals. I'm not a fan of this one. Okay. Do I just tuck it like under? I'm just not too happy with this one. Shoot. What happened there? Oh no. 1 step forward, 50 steps back. Vital steps in learning is to forget everything you've learned as soon as you go to use said information. Oh man, I'm just making a mess. A further. Alright, so I'm gonna call this one that I just gotta learn how to. Yeah. What happened? Hey! Yeah. Oh man. Oh wow. So, whoops. That didn't go very well. Still pretty. But that didn't go very well. It's alright though, because definitely learned some things. And I will still cement the head. I'm reluctant to use this. I'll cement it. Just like a shoddy job it will do, because then I'll still practice with it. It's very fibrous. I really want to learn the woolly bugger though. Seems like an appropriate. Oh, jeez. Okay, that time I got myself. Seems like an appropriate fly for just about every scenario, and if I can make them big enough, and eventually weighted, I could at least I could soak this in some water for some extra weight to instantly be able to. I don't know. I mean, I suppose it's not horrible. But it's the second attempt of the night, and I'm just trying to get the flow of it so I can make some more uniform and more consistent. My head was, oh whoops, the head of the fly is yeah, things are a little uneven. I kind of just poke around at it to see what I could do different. But I do want to start looking at even more bass fishing lures. Oh, I appreciate that, Stuart. Hey, Yellow Beard James Gibson. Oh, Mr. Fiercewith. Ooh. Gotta definitely find some more patterns. And it's got a decent amount of weight to it. It's not the smallest thing. I really should look up proportions. I do feel like the proportions are off. And they're going to be if I don't look up what they're supposed to be. And yeah, but what time is it? 7? I think I'm going to try to watch some more patterns and see about doing a Kento stream, and try to plan for something for the weekends. I cannot believe it's Friday. This week went by really fast. It usually goes by super slow, but it went by really fast. I don't know how to quite explain. I probably would have guessed it was around Wednesday, if I'm being totally honest. That stuff is beautiful. Ooh. So let me prop them back up on it. Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of like hung up. I don't know what like next focus should be. It's such a, with a brush so broad, it could be anything. Let me just gather some of this stuff real quick and clear. Try to do this, girl. I really do want to make a brown one. I gotta dig through some of the hackle feathers. Or I could just get back to tying the babies. There's a few bluegill patterns that I really want to try, and I can't remember their names, but they're essentially like small minnows. I mean, small shrimpies, which I don't know what is in there that looks like that, however. They're pretty exploratory and pretty curious fish. And just watched a video of them, like a guy was fishing his fly, but the fish was going for the lead weight instead of the fly itself. Thought that was pretty hysterical. So, there's a baby. And look at how tiny. These long shanks, which is gonna be nice to fish with in general, I feel like. Oop. Here, let me turn this up. And grab a little salt. I may or may not have eaten some food while I was out there. I got hungry. Code made some shepherd's pie, and vegetables. Don't know if I want to try these. I got quite a few of these tendrils. I don't know what else to call them, but tendrils. Quite long. Some more over here. Gosh, time change, just I need to snap out of it. And I don't know, gosh, like what time is best to be asleep by and get up by for optimal energy, because something's gotta give. These are nice and long, like this section. Let me think. Well, it's gonna be small hook. Maybe a small brown one. I think so. Oh, I didn't think to look up tadpole flies. Tadpole flies. Oh, I bet that's a thing. Let me look that up. Tadpole flies. Oh, seems to have forgotten my password. I don't know why I'm talking so low today. But it's a tadpole fly patterns. I know Gambuja eat them. Oh! Oh, they're precious. So, let me show. Wonder some ways to make a tadpole fly. Even just on a short hook, because they do stay at the surface, right? Like something like that. Nice. Oh. Hey. It's a little ideal. I was watching deer hair videos last night. Holy trucks. Like, watching the movement of doing that loose loop and then tightening it and letting all the deer hair fall. Holy trucks, that looks like it's gonna take some getting used to. Dios mio. And that is ideal. What kind of feathers are the... I don't know what this means. Yeah, that's nice. What kind of feathers are those? So tatty. I wish this one would work. I just have to like click stuff. Let's see. I have to search on images for fly patterns, because when I just do regular search, a lot of the forums don't have pictures but are very well defined. However, right now I need the visual learner and I forgot the word. That's nice. So what would that proportion be? Double the hook length and the hackle about the same as the shank. It's just real nice. I really like the olive. Definitely gonna go for a wave of olive next. Next time I'm able to harvest some material from that big old world. I have some dye, but I don't have olive. I think I have navy blue. And maybe it's black. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I haven't used dye in a minute. I used to do quite a bit of tie-dye just to make some interesting fabrics. It could be like a dress that is just a little boring and dye it interestingly. However, I realized you could make even more intricate patterns way easier with bleach. And girl in high school's mom actually did reverse tie-dye, but she dyed it afterwards and got really intricate patterns. However, I just threw like colored fabrics in bleach, and like for instance a blue sweater, the lifted color was pink, so it was like blue and pink, trippy, nice pattern work. And you can tie anything in a bunch of marbles and tie that up with the fabric. Anything's gonna bring a different effect, and since it's just bleaching out color from cotton, you can wash all this stuff together and it won't bleed together. It's really nifty. Any colored fabrics. Black will uplift to like an orange, but you can also dye that. No mordant or any special washing necessary. Ow. I believe it's getting to be holiday season. Holy. Time is just melting at this point. Definitely want to figure out what materials are used on those bait fish I saw in that advertisement. They're just so nice. I really want to make some even to have hanging from the tree. Oop. I hit that thread too. Go later on the hat or the flash. It's just a little something. Not sure what color body now that I'm thinking about it. because I'll probably do dubbing it again for the body. Not sure what color, but shoot. For brown. I feel like this is wool. I could burn it to see what happens. Let's see. Try to find the ends. I'm gonna brush some because I do like the different colors mixed in. Some variation, maybe more natural looking. This one finds the ends of the yarn. Not sure if, yeah. I just want to get a few strands so I can brush it. Oh, yeah. I'll just start with this. This might be a pretty awful sound. Start with this. And just brush it. And the stuff in the comb will be perfect. Nice and soft. I will add some flash to it though. A few different color fibers in here. I feel like it gives it a little bit more lifelike appearance. Maybe it's canals out here, so very murked up. A lot of colors. And the fish really soft. Might as well just keep this stuff out. Don't know. Okay. I don't know what to hackle with. Just like clay. Well, it reminds me of. Not sure how well this will fall into each other like the other stuff. And I'm gonna use silver thread. Oh, I love just like how a little pinch of that pinch more. It's so nice. So what do I need? Wire. Oh, maybe I'll just do this. Brads. and to hackle. I guess the same. That same color. Maybe there's a browner one. Oh, I gotta do purple now for some reason. Greenish. Red's kind of cool. Oops. Red's kind of cool. Sleep. It's not that I'm tired. It's just like zenned out, I guess. How about y'all, if anybody's here? Oh, hello, Trevor76. Still working on getting acquainted with woolly buggers. I'm not 100% sure if getting it like 100%, but boy, am I having the time of my life with these. Oh, that's a bit nice. I wish bags of feathers were easier to dig through. And there's always so many more than it looks. Tesla technology to the highest degree. Alright. Maybe this one will have enough length. Still gonna double it though. Nope. Nope. Hey! Top break feather. Took us far smaller. So I'm hoping this feather will be long enough. It's wild that you can just do this. Drag feather, or drag scissors down feathers and it produces an effect. A really nice one at that. And now that I think about it, seeing that in hats, millinery, or haberdashery. I never know which one to use to describe hat making. Oh, shite! I always forget the loop. Maybe I'll add some penetrator to this one. I've been whining too, honestly. Don't need as much. Okay. Sometimes I have trust issues with these. Like, so much fiber. So what happens if it fails? But I suppose a lot of this stuff is as rugged as you can get in like regards to craft supplies. Some of the thinnest materials I've ever wrapped anything with, and you can really pull this stuff and it doesn't break. Besides the black thread. So, still want to have it a little chunky. Oops. I definitely should burn some of this yarn to see exactly what it could be. Pretty excited too to see how it, like if you could wrap it with your fingers and have it kind of rope up. Oop. Not sure if that was too little or too much for the same. So it's definitely kind of like matting in itself, which is nice. I think it's nice for this moment. I'm gonna get this off sometime. So I'm trying to have it a little spaced, like less wraps, I suppose. Yeah. For the most part, I think that I get the loose. Eventually I get some chenille and they'll be so pretty. But a little hump is there. behave. How do I minimize that? I feel like my heads are getting worse. Yeah, not sure if this is going to be long enough. No. Maybe. Did we just miss it? I just missed the, got a little bit of fluff. Okay. Try to get in here. Well, not the best, but we'll get there eventually, surely. Has to happen. Let's practice every day. Using whatever materials got a bunch. So not, because when you get the basic mechanics, I feel like that's also where the fun begins. So you could really, I don't know, have more understanding, I guess. Because I'm still at that stage where I feel like everything I'm doing just a little off. But slowly getting over the stage of like being able to hold the tools, which is very nice. I'm very happy to learn how to use this stuff. I do want to learn how to do the whip finishing by hand. Let's see. So close. Then gotta start picking out something, because I gotta bring these all to the lake, and trying to figure out a way to get the canoe down there. Okay. Well, let's get this before I start judging myself too harshly. But I really want to get this down, so I gotta figure out. I should probably spend some time tonight cementing heads. I have a little pile that I gotta do. Well, it's a little buggy. It's not able to add more. Can't get enough of this stuff. I really enjoy how thin it is, so it gets right. I have a hard time trusting knots for some reason. Well, can't tell if they're getting better, really. I do wish, but could use all kinds of stuff to get them down there. And even just for learning, but definitely will be waiting for that's the third. Gonna start looking for more patterns. Got a hair or two sticking out, and still have to cement the head and stuff. Really like how they look with that. I'm all finished. Definitely gonna be putting these on the Christmas tree this year. Because they already have hooks. But definitely have more to learn. And please do recommend any patterns. I'd like to really get a few of the basics down. Just tying the same thing over and over again is best practice I know of, and really just gotta get out there too to test them. But I think I'm gonna finish eating because it was really good. I was having hot sauce on the potatoes, and boy did it wake up my senses. A little buggy. Definitely need to understand further the proportions. That's the next step. But I really like the color combinations. So just gotta get antiquated with the steps, and then could start focusing on proper proportions and then weighing them. Hope y'all have a beautiful night. I'm so hungry. It's like my think tank just like dissipated. The last 2 days though, so slowly getting the hang of the woolly bugger. I really need to. It'll be perfect for the lake, and many reasons. I appreciate that. Stuart the Fly Whisperer, I think about 2 months in, give or take, and I never knew how any of that was done, because I've seen flies before, and they're all the twists and turns, because like I make jewelry, I know knots and stuff like that, but I never knew how the knots were hidden, and something so small and streamlined has so many materials, because that part is usually quite evident. And wildly satisfying. Could honestly do this every day, and I definitely have been. I haven't stopped since I started, and I plan to carry on. I love how just a little pinch and a little bit of brushed out fibers, yarn fibers, produces such a nice material. And we'll see how it does, and how fast it dries, because I can imagine that's pretty. How do you keep like hooks from rusting and that kind of thing with a bunch of wet material on it? So that's another thing I have to further learn. But let's see. What are I know I'm getting there. I think off down to the last like 1,000 hours essentially. Oh, I got feathers. They're always in my coat. My stomach is growling. I am going to eat and learn some more patterns, and hopefully have some streamers going tomorrow, because I have to start like practicing with these. I'm gonna watch some stuff on how to fish with them. I watched a little bit today, but unweighted, and getting them down there. Or do they like go along with? I have no idea. Very stoked to get footage of them under the water, because I really can't wait to see how the hackle moves, because I'm not sure if I'm using appropriate material. But again, just getting the mechanics down. Oh shoot. Oh, I appreciate that. I have no idea what that means, but I appreciate that dearly. I don't know what that means, but I very much appreciate that. And let's see. God, I still can't believe it's Friday. It blows my mind. But gonna eat and all that. I'm starved at this point. Well, it's just so dang good. Potatoes with the hot sauce. I could, yeah, it's like fuel, like straight fuel, like more effective than a cup of coffee probably. Anything with hot sauce. Hot sauce is, they should have stuff at coffee shops that's just like a potato and hot sauce, or egg and hot sauce, and have that kind of like a thing. Oh, right on. Never thought of like compiling. It blows my mind, like, because I kind of just do this casually, but I saw the other day it was like 800 videos. I can't believe it. It's wild. Stuff really adds up. 2 p.m. Eastern. Oh, right on. Sweet. We'll keep an eye out for you, for sure. The future is here. That is awesome. But on that note, I'll see you then, and happy trails to the world and every fellow human being. I will be back tomorrow. Few ideas. Probably streamers, because I want to try to do bend backs. Little minnows. But I gotta figure out where to bend it. They're thick. They're surprisingly thick. But anywho, happy trails. Have a beautiful evening. I appreciate that, Trevor76. Have a great week. Great weekend at this point. I still can't get over it. This week flew by. Yeah, time is water, not sand. Oh boy, it goes by so fast. Something happened. We moved in space. Or something. Because time moves too fast now. It does. Happy trails.